Narcissistic abuse is something that you actively heal from. Narcissistic abuse is a soul crushing experience. It's a spiritual attack. It's damage to your mind, your heart, your body, and your soul. You are permanently altered because of narcissistic abuse. That's the truth. Your brain has gone through damage. Your spirit has been scarred. Your heart has been broken, and your back has been stabbed so many times. It's like I'm thinking of the Ten of Swords, where a person has so many swords in their bag, but they're acting as if it's like trying to pretend that it's not there, or just trying to ignore that. Yeah. That's what it's like when you deal with narcissistic abuse. You're hurt so much to a point where you kind of become numb. But what happens with the narcissistic abuse is it's not something that you can just easily get over and just say, oh, well, I'm over it. I've let it go. Because you can say that, but your heart and your spirit is always going to tell you the truth. Because if things, okay, listen, that's the thing. We got to stop lying to ourselves. We have to be honest with ourselves. And don't shame yourself for if you are not fully over something that you have been through, especially if you've been through narcissistic abuse, because what it was that abuse was intentional. That abuse was with malicious intent. The abuse was consistent. You weren't even able to escape the abuse until you walked away from those people. You see, narcissistic abuse is something that these people are actively choosing to hurt you and actively choosing to abuse you. They're doing this on purpose, and they do not care. They do not have any type of remorse. And you've learned that abuse was not going to stop until you walked away. So if you have these people in your life, and the whole entire time they have you in your life, all they do is hurt you, these are not good-spirited people. And the damage that was done to you when you were going through that experience has permanently affected, it has altered your way of being. And by you healing yourself through it, you're going to become a greater version of yourself, a stronger version of yourself. But the thing is, let's be real, when you go through narcissistic abuse, you are never the same. You are not the same. You will never be the same. However, it's not just a bad thing, it's a good thing. Because the power that you're going to have, the wisdom that you hold, all of that strength, all of that pain is now turned into power. And you're now growing into the greatest version of yourself. You have evolved into the greatest version of yourself because you survived that attack from the enemy.